So I just did a video, once again mentioning how everything's overthrown here, and how do you fight back? Okay, I think you guys already know. I just think that you've become so docile and weak that you're scared of your own shadows. That goes for the vets too. Like, yeah, you were big and bad with all the weaponry going over there with superior technology. Look, guys, the only way out of this is you got to start stopping the people that are basically setting you up for murder. Okay, these guys, first off, have been sending you all over like rabid pit bulls, okay, attacking people, and you didn't question any of the narratives or anything like that. They've weaponized the American people against the American people. They had you guys putting on masks. I can remember, let me just show you what the average American is, okay? He's a bully. They've been waiting for moments like this, okay? They were waiting. You'd walk into Walmart and all of a sudden you'd have somebody say, mask on her, get out. I can remember that. Mask up. I'm like, no, and then there were people that would tell you, I'm not going to serve you. Well, we all know now what's going on. We go back to that. Oh, I'm telling you right now, you pull that on me, I'm coming back and seeing you later. You will never, ever, ever do it to anyone else. Ever. You will not do that to my children. You doctors and nurses, your common sense obviously isn't there. You have caused so many health issues that we can't even count them. Okay? From sudden infant death to the myocarditis to other mental issues to autism, ADD, Down syndrome. You guys have ravaged. You have hurt people's reproductive systems. You are terrorists. And once again, we're supposed to go out here in this overthrown country and act like it's business as usual. Well, some of us are having a very hard time with that. State police, bullshit. They're all bullshit, guys. They're all bullshit. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you go to Delaware, you go into Georgetown, Delaware, the state police is right across the street from the social services that are advertising free vaccines. We know the vaccines are poison, but I'm just showing you how worthless your laws are, how worthless your government is, and how conquered your government is. Your churches are conquered. The average citizen is conquered. You are slaves. You are not a free people. You are a joke. And it's time you know that, and it's time somebody tells you that. I was listening to a bunch of these goof troops on YouTube the other day. The Hodgkin twins and all these other numb nuts. Okay? Look, guys, they're there to just get YouTube money. They're not there for your interest. These goofballs, if they weren't there, they'd be out drinking or something, doing something stupid. Okay? That's what they'd be doing. They'd be talking about basketball or something. But guess what? They know that's rigged too. Everything here that you thought was real, that you believed in, it's all fake, guys. Don't you want to build anything real? Because God is with those that is real, not Israel. Okay, that's the difference, guys. They tricked you in every way. Come on. Engage with me then. You're so bright. Especially some of you, you evangelicals and some of you other church people. Please, bring your prophets. Let's talk about it. Okay? And I guarantee you, before the end of the conversation, you will be done and exposed to yourself. Okay? So I encourage you. Come on. And of course, though, here's your excuse. Oh, he's got a demon in him. He's got a devil in him. He's got this and that and whatever, guys. You know you're a joke. I know you're a joke. God knows you're a joke. And we all know what you're doing. you're greedy, and you're mind manipulative, and you're using the opiate of the people, which, remember what the opiate of the people is, guys? It's called the opiate of the people for a reason, because they're strung out, drugged out, God spelled out, a God spell, a gospel, okay? So I just got to put this out there, guys, because now that we know what you are, I don't want to see this spread to other countries, okay? And if it's here, it's in Russia. If it's in Russia, it's in Ukraine. If it's in Ukraine, it's in Europe. If it's in Europe, it's all over the world. It's in China. Oh, yeah. There's certain sites on Facebook you can go to. What do they call it? They call it, hold on a second here. There's a specific term for the, gratitude. And all of a sudden, when you go on one of their sites, first thing's going to happen is you're going to initiate a contact. And they're going to contact you through Messenger. And all of these people are a bunch of numbnuts that are trying to push their Christian agenda. And like I've said to you, Christianity is overthrown. The only people that will benefit from these things are people that have discernment and can perceive what's actually going on. And in order to do that, you have to know about some of the things going on behind the scenes. If you don't know of any of that, you're going to take it for face value. If you take it for face value, you will be mind manipulated and you're conquered. You'll be conquering your children, and that's where you'll become a Judas goat, okay? Yeah, if you don't know what a Judas goat is, I've mentioned it in other videos. You need to look it up, because what they do is they take people that they've brainwashed and mind manipulated in the community, and usually these are influential people like fathers, mothers, grandfathers, things of that nature, that work very hard. A lot of these people don't even know what they're part of. They don't even know that they've been converted into a Judas goat. They don't even know what a Judas goat is. They don't know any of this stuff. Remember, those people over in Israel with their Talmuds and their Torah, they call you a Goyim, okay? They call all the American people Goyim, okay? So it's time for you to wake up to what's really going on here, okay? That Torah isn't worth scrap paper, okay? Why don't you look into that Talmud that's connected to that Torah a bit? These guys are over there cutting off foreskins, deep frying them and eating them, guys. These are weirdos, okay? They're weirdos. They want to hurt and injure and they're perverts, guys. That's why when they found the tunnel system in New York City, they had bloody mattresses all over the place. What, you think they were doing that? You think that blood's sanitary or something? Guys, they had buckets of foreskins. Come on. Apparently the New York police are compromised too. All of them are compromised, guys. You're in a caliphate right now. Actually, it's worse than a caliphate. You are just in an overthrown country. That flag is worthless. It means absolutely nothing because you don't represent what it's supposed to represent. They overthrew all of that back in the 1700s. But you guys don't know. That's why England was trying to Brexit. England was trying to Brexit because they just discovered that they're overthrown. But they're like 400 years too late. They've been overthrown that long. So that same Freemason element that overthrew England infiltrated the colonies, meaning you did not get independence. 1776 is a farce. It's a lie. It is a Freemason historical narrative. That's all it is. Everything you've been taught in your indoctrination system that you call public school has been lying to you. They needed to dumb you down and poison your minds so that they could implement the next level of their revelation structure. It's a scripted manifesto. Yes, I'm saying your Bible is bullshit. Not only am I saying your Bible is bullshit, I'm calling the ones that altered the Bible bullshit as well. King James was a pervert. Not only was he a pervert, he was a Freemason pervert. So when you understand all of this, you can't go on business as usual, guys. They're poisoning the food. They're poisoning everything around you. They're poisoning the water. They're poisoning the fields. That's why China and those guys, they smartened up. They went to other countries and they're having other countries produce their produce now. But here you guys are, still outside, hole in the ground over there, and you keep wiping it with toilet paper because you don't know your butts from a hole in the ground. Have a good day.